We're having fun again with our technology. What's going on tonight? Something's not working. Hold on, let me press some buttons and see what happens. evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to what hopefully, fingers crossed, will be a working live stream this evening. We've had some problems again with our technology and we can't work it out. Something strange happened on Friday with the PC, and since then, fingers crossed, it's kind of been working. But tonight, for some reason, it stopped working again. And I'm not sure why, so I'm going to be very careful with it. This is the old audio interface. I had some news for you on Friday, but we didn't get round to it because we were so stressed with other things. I've reverted to the old audio interface because the new one has stopped communicating with Windows. It's working with the Mac over there. I tested it this afternoon, but it's not working with Windows for some bizarre reason. So that I can't explain. Very strange. So we're back to the old one. So that might explain the crackles and pops. I noticed that we were a bit loud there. So I probably need to adjust that again a tiny little bit. Oh yes, I can see why now. Hold on. The gain has decided to turn itself up, which it shouldn't be doing. I'm sorry about that. And also the levels here are... Doch, alles gut, aber irgendwas ist da schief. Kannst du das mal gerade machen? Sorry, yes, we've had to change levels and things. So obviously the levels on the A term are different to the levels on that, different than the levels of this. Everything was set up beautifully for the other things. So there may be some cracks and popples in the very loud stuff, so we shall have to wait and see. So yes, anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sunday night is organ music night, and we have some news, and I'm going to start with the most important news, the organ bench. We are still sitting, I beg your pardon? Ah, sorry, Vanessa's annoyed because I'm hitting things loudly. By the way, Vanessa is upstairs just now with me, sitting in her chair, eating some Smarties. And while she's eating Smarties, Vanessa's mum is downstairs doing the baby stuff at the moment. So Vanessa's mum, my mother-in-law, Granny, is downstairs. The microphone is very quiet. Yeah, the microphone's very quiet. No, the microphone is not very quiet. The microphone is incredibly loud according to its... signal there, but I suppose we could turn it up here. I don't want to turn it. There we are. Let's turn the microphone. That's probably better. These are not the normal levels, so this could be, that's too much. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, that's better. God, nobody's happy. Anyway, yes, so the organ bench. Remember, we had an organ bench on order. Around, God, it was ages ago, Christmas time, or just after Christmas, wasn't it? We got some cash together, thanks to the generous members of the Gartshore Gang, to get a new, better professional organ bench. And it didn't work. The Italian people I ordered it from didn't, for some reason, get round to providing a bench at all. And they kept postponing and postponing and postponing. So I asked for my money back and we cancelled that order. I then gave the money to somebody else to give a bench. And, fingers crossed, next week we will have a new bench. It's very exciting. The bench is finished, it just needs to be painted. So I've seen pictures of it. It's a beautiful new organ bench. It's all very nice and wooden and very exciting. And it's an organ bench. It's to be sat on and very robust. And all that needs to happen now is it needs to be painted black. So that's all that's happening now. And then it should hopefully be there within the next week. Now, tomorrow is a public holiday here in Germany, the 1st of May. So that might delay it a little bit. You know what it's like. But we're hoping that, I would say by the end of next week, certainly next weekend, we should have a shiny new, a black bench to sit on. That's going to be very exciting. I'm very much looking forward to that. So there you are. A lot of people were asking about it. So fingers crossed it will be here within a few days. Now, that's that. Right. Any other? Das sieht immer noch schief aus. Ist es aber nicht, oder? Oben sieht es okay aus, aber unten sieht schief aus, oder? Obwohl es genau das gleiche ist. All right then. Okay, so Vanessa is here. Now, you will notice on my music desk tonight, I'm turning into the decadent Mr. James Flores, Jimmy Two Pads. And tonight it's Fraser Two Pads. Look, I have one iPad there and one iPad here. This is the replacement iPad for this one. This is an old iPad and it's dying. It doesn't hold a charge anymore. It's 2.5 years old now or something like that. It doesn't hold a charge. And it's going back. Now, because I am a business user, I actually just rented this iPad rather than buy an iPad Pro. I rented it. So I called up the rental company and said, oi, the battery's dying. What are we going to do? So they sent me a new one. So at the moment, I have two iPads. which is very decadent, but what it means is I can, why is it not registering my face? Hello, you should see my face, it's right there. This is not going to work, is it? I'm not going to show you my, oh, there it is, it did work. So it means I can now start using this for music, sheet music and wonderful things like this. This is very exciting. So I've got an app set up here. This is the first time I'm going to use it today to try some music, and I've set it up. Let's see if it works. If I wink at it, nothing happens. No, apparently if I wink at it, it should turn pages for me. Is that switched on? Yes, it is. Wink, it did. Wink back. Yes, it works. So if I wink one way, it turns pages. If I wink the other, it turns back. Yes, this is going to be hell, but it's going to work. I know it is. Is it going to work? Yes, and back. Oh, exciting. So this is going to be my music now. We're not going to be printing music out anymore unless we absolutely have to. Now, Vanessa also has access to this program from the laptop, so she can get PDFs from there, put them into the same program, and they are synchronized onto this iPad. Theoretically, we're not sure if it's going to work, but that's the plan. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is a magnificent piece of music requested by somebody from the Gartshore Gang. Sorry, we don't have names at the moment. Oh, Windows is doing something. Oh, damn it. Oh, God, don't. What's it doing? Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not good. Windows is doing something in the background. Stop immediately. Stop immediately. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Why is it doing things in the background? Actually, I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to leave it and hope that it doesn't do anything. Fingers crossed it behaves itself. Okay, there we are. Let's see what happens. Which button did I press there? I pressed the right one, yes. Okay, is this working? It should be working rather nicely. Here's a piece of music then. That's not good. Okay, here's a piece of music requested by one of you, the Gartshore Gang members. Thank you very much indeed. It's a wonderful old hymn. It's called Come, Come Ye Saints. No toil nor labour fear, but with joy wend your way. Though hard to you this journey may appear, grace shall be as your day, etc., etc. A wonderful old hymn, and we can have great fun with it because it's a lovely march. So expect loudness, expect tubas. Why is that going away? I don't like that. Wink, wink back. Yes, it's working. Good. Let's go for it. Come, come, ye saints. How does it end? All is well, all is well. Wonderful stuff. A wonderful piece of music. Vanessa disappeared in the middle of that. Sorry about that. I didn't even notice. She's gone. Where did she go? Where have you gone? Was machst du da unten? So, okay, done. Apparently she is no longer going to sit upstairs with me. She is going to ignore me and do her thing downstairs. Me. So that means we're all on our own. Now, we have a couple of interesting requests for this evening, and I have some of them here, and I have some of them here, and I have some of them here, and I have some of them down there as well. So it's going to be an interesting selection tonight. We will be swapping organs later. We will be moving from Alessandria to our American theatre organ later on this evening, and having some fun there as well, which is going to be great fun. Looking forward to that. And yes, that will be great. Now, while we're here in Alessandria, we really must play around with the gentle stops. And right at the beginning of this evening's concert, I played number 202 from the German hymn book, but I played it so loudly that not many people sort of got it. So now I'm going to play it the way it should be played. It's an Agnus Dei, Lamb of God piece, number 202. And it's rather lovely. And it's based on one of the old plain chant melodies for the Agnus Dei. It's rather lovely. And you can do some delicious things with it if you have delicious registrations, which in Alessandria we do. The organ's sounding weird tonight. I'm guessing it's because we're using this other interface again. It sounds different in my headphones, but I've noticed the headphones are where they're supposed to be. So I don't know. Is that sounding all right? Yes. Okay, good. It sounds different to me. I don't know if it sounds different to you. Let me know in the chat. But yes, it's different. It's different. Here we go. such a simple, lovely little melody, isn't it? You can play around with it and give it some naughty harmonies. Now, you know me, I'm not into counterpoint. I'm not a lover of counterpoint. At least I don't understand playing counterpoint when it's written. I can't recognize it when it's written on a score in front of me. However, making it up as I'm going along, I can, which is weird. So while I was doing my left-hand melodies there, or left-hand melodies, sorry, get the hands the right way around. I was doing a right-hand melody, wasn't it? And my left hand was doing all this kind of simple melody on the top as well, which was rather exciting stuff. Rather exciting stuff. Yes, so there we are. Thank you very much indeed. We're working. We're getting there. We're getting there. That's doing fine. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you this evening? I see lots of things going on in the background. We've got Uncle Cam and Uncle Joe, our blue wrenches. They are helping Vanessa out in the background. And Joe seems to have taken on the mantle of a financial advisor to the Gartshore Gang. He is linking all our various PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee links and things like that, and that's good. That's a good idea that Joe has done that. Thank you, Joe, for doing that, and thank you for helping us out with your support. What we're doing over the next couple of weeks and months, we're trying to sort of build. We're going to be producing a lot more content, not only on this channel, but also on my other channel, the Gartshore's Garage channel, where I play with cars. But mainly on this channel, don't worry, it's mainly going to be the music channel. We may even, I'm trying to convince Vanessa that she needs to get back out into the garden and do some more Gartshore's Garden video. Who wants to see more Gartshore's Garden videos? Let's have a yes, I want to see Gartshore's Garden videos in the comments below. Tell us if you want to see more Gartshore's Garden videos. But we're going to be working hard and getting a lot more content done on this channel, the main channel. Now, you may have noticed we are around about 500 and I would say, let's say 550, 560 subscribers away from the magic 50,000 subscriber mark. Who would ever have thought that this little organ channel would have reached 50,000 subscribers? Amazing. I can't tell you how many clicks we've had over the years, but it has been several million, I do know that, which is rather exciting. But we're getting close to the 50,000 subscriber mark. So I want to start push. We're going to spend the month of May pushing the channel forward. And now that our baby has arrived, and now that we don't have the sort of the imminent stress of babies arriving, we now have the baby here, we can knuckle down and get back to work, producing what we were supposed to be producing. I would say having a baby is less stressful than not having a baby. I would say that. That is definitely true. We just need to get our rhythm going at home, but we're getting there. It's going to be good. So we're going to be spending a lot of time getting the channel built up again. And also, those of you who are generous and donate towards us on a regular basis, you will be part of that process. Proceeds of all your generous donations will be pumped back into the channel in one way or another. And those of you giving particularly generously, also those of you giving regularly on either Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee, which is the one we're pushing now. We're pushing Buy Me a Coffee, because it works better than Patreon, believe it or not. And at the end of the day, the creator gets a little more out. The fees are less. So that's maybe not such a bad thing. But we're going in parallel because they both offer different things to different people at different times, which is good. So we're going to stick with both. Yes, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to sort of build up a nice sort of stable financial background behind the channel, and that will enable us to spend more time on the channel and less time doing other things outside, where we have to go and earn money, things like that. So more things on the side. So it's all very exciting, and we are very grateful to you for helping us out in any way you can. A thumbs up is a simple way. Now, I also see tonight our friend Mukade Tenno has said, if we get, what was it, 111 thumbs up this evening, he will donate memberships. So if you are not already a channel member and would like to be a channel member but don't want to pay to be a channel member, then get the thumbs up going, and let's see if we can get over 111 thumbs up tonight. And our friend Mukade Tenno is going to donate some memberships, which is a wonderful thing. He did that a few months ago as well, and it was a great little push for the channel as well. So that was wonderful. Thank you, Mukade. Mukada, and thank you everybody else. Thank you, Uncle Joe, for pushing, and put your fascinations and frustrations. We have no frustrations. Thank you, Uncle Joe. Thank you, Uncle Cam, for keeping everybody going, and thank you everybody else. Now we have a birthday boy tonight. We have a birthday boy tonight. You may have seen this on the way past. It's somebody's birthday tonight. And let me just quickly run back. I must make sure we don't get this wrong, because there are several people with the same name. It's Michael Becker, Michael Becker's birthday today. So I think it's time we sang a birthday song. We haven't had a birthday greeting for quite some time, have we? So let's get the organ pumped up for a bit of birthdays. And there we are. I see Mukada Tenno has just donated 5 memberships. Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Tenno. Very kind of you indeed. We have a birthday boy, Michael Becker, Michael Becker. Are you ready? Once in German and once in English. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I hope you are having or have had a wonderful day and continue to do so. Right, let's get back to this magnificent iPad of goodies and hope that it works out. I have a face. Yes, I do. Now, here's a piece of music that I don't know, and I heard it recently on YouTube, and I heard it on the channel of a friend of ours from the Netherlands, Mr. Ralph Loy. And Ralph is a magnificent young organist who has a wonderful Hauptwerk organ as well. And Ralph is very closely in collaboration with sample set builders, and Ralph is very lucky that he gets a lot of these sample sets for testing purposes, and then as they become public, Ralph gets hold of them. And recently Ralph got hold of an Italian organ. Sonus Paradisi put out an Italian organ, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is also an Italian organ by exactly the same builder. Now, let me see if I get rid of that. I think that's not too bad. I think we could do something like that. That sounds not too bad at all. Actually, I can cheat and use that. Even a bell there. Yes, this is a wonderful Italian piece of music, and if I wink at it, it will turn pages for me. Look at that. I'm so impressed by this. It's a wonderful composer that I don't really know much about, a guy called Francesco Onofrio Manfredini, which is what a wonderful name, and he lived from 1684 to 1762, so a long time Don't go away, I need you. Why is it doing that? There must be something in the settings. Aha, options. I don't know what that means, but let's stick to that. See what happens. All right, come back. There we are. Let's see what that does. I don't know. It went dim and it shouldn't. Yes. Now, this guy, Francesco Onofrio Manfredini, obviously wrote some lovely music, Baroque Italian music. And I don't know any of it, but I heard this on Ralph's channel and I dug out the music and I thought, we can sight read that, can't we? So let's see if we can sight read it. It's a trumpet tune. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it on the trumpet, but at the end I'm going to use the tuba, the magnificent tuba of this organ here, which will be completely over the top, but nonetheless it will be fun. Let's see what it sounds like then. This is the trumpet final from a concerto for organ. There we are. Let's work it out then. Right, sorry, a message from the boss who's downstairs, a message from the boss. Please mention tickets, she says on the way past. We have a little message on the screen there. Thank you for your support. And the virtual tickets on the way past. Vanessa is saying we have received not many virtual tickets. Now, this magnificent piece of thing is not working the way it should be. There's obviously something in the settings that aren't very good, so I have no idea what that's doing. Really? Oh, it's time for mozzarella to have something to eat, apparently. Yes, and this magnificent thing isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing, so I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. I'm obviously doing something wrong. For Score, it's called. It's called Fourscore. It's the professional one. I bought it. And it was working this afternoon, and for some reason it's not now. The screen keeps going dark, which it shouldn't be doing. It should stay on the entire time. So that's rather weird and wonderful. I wonder why it's doing that. I've no idea. Anyway, there we are. That was a beautiful little trumpet tune from Manfredini, which I think was a rather lovely piece of music. I don't know if you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Unfortunately, my page turning didn't work in the middle. I had to do it by hand rather than by eye. So I've no idea what caused that. But nonetheless, here we are. Here's a piece of music that was requested by one of you recently. It's from the musical or the film The Rose, and it's actually called The Rose. Cue copyright claim. Some say love. It is a something, and it does something with something and something. I can't remember the exact words, but it's a lovely piece of music, and for some reason this doesn't want to work anymore. Now, why isn't it working? I don't know. Where are the experts when these things are happening? Let me shut it down, bye-bye, and start it up again.
Oh, warte.
It might work. I beg your pardon?
Noch von oben. Hast du just a little bit of South Carolina in dem Jazzbuch? A little bit of South Carolina.
Something from South Carolina? Yes, indeed we do. Is this something for...
Just a little bit.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Anita O'Day. Hast du das in dem Jazz?
No, definitely not. I don't think so. I don't think so. Anita O'Day was only the singer, not the performer. She was only the singer. Anita O'Day brauchst du nicht. Gib nur den Titel ein.
Ja, ich habe ja das alles nur zum Kaufen.
Okay. We can't find it. Okay. This is weird. Sorry, folks. Technology is not our friend at the moment. There we are. Ah! A ticket coming in from our friend Razbaz. Thank you very much. That is apparently ticket number 6 for this evening. Ticket number 6 for this evening. Thank you, Razbaz. That's very kind. Thank you very much. Grand stuff. Right, let's see if this is going to work and do what I want it to do. I want to play this amazing piece of music tonight, but I'm not sure that it's not doing it. When I wink at it, it's not doing anything. Why isn't it doing it? Right, let's switch that on. Now it's winking and doing its thing. I want to play this. I want to play it on the theatre organ, so we'll save it for a little bit later and see what happens. Just a little bit of North Carolina.
Yeah.
Never heard of it. I know who Gene Krupa was. Gene Krupa was a drummer.
Hier steht auf South Carolina.
Vanessa says South Carolina now. Okay, so we'll work it out. Right, let's see if we can get this to work. Let's see if we can get this to work. This is a rather gentle and wonderful piece of music sent to me by Alexander Wunderlich. And again, it's an Italian piece of music. How convenient that we're playing an Italian organ tonight. Now, this is an interesting one. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to... I think we might be able to get away with it by doing this. Maybe not that. Oh, that's quite nice. I quite like that. That's working. Ah, that might work. That might work. Might work. The idea is actually, let's get some of this going as well. Do we have a tremulanto here? Yes, we do. Is that even doing anything? That tremulant doesn't seem to do very much. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll couple them all down there just in case. That's quite nice. There we go. That's what we want. And let's have that, and we'll couple that to it. Yeah, that's quite nice. Okay, now this is a piece of music called Adagio con l'imitazione di voce umana, which means an adagio, so very slow, imitating the human voice. Now, this is not imitating vox humana, this kind of thing. The sort of the... That's not what it means. It means something very, very different. You could, actually we could, because that's so gentle, we could actually get away with that. We could get away with it. We could, couldn't we? I quite like that. Yeah, let's do it with that then. Okay. A composer this time called Giovanni Morandi. And Giovanni Morandi lived about 100 years later than our friend, what was his name? Manfredini. Manfredini, the little Manfred. Manfredini. This is Giovanni Morandi. He lived about 100 years later. And this is a rather nice looking piece of music. I don't know what it sounds like yet, because once again, this is sight reading. So let's find out. This is for Alexander Wunderlich. Let's find out. I think you could do a lot more with that registration-wise. I think you could build up a lot more. You could have much more fun towards the end there. Imagine those chords at the end with this kind of thing. I think you could build up there quite a lot. I think that would be much more fun, don't you? Don't you? Interesting stuff. Jerry is in the house. Hello, Jerry. Jerry, I need your help. Jerry, I need your help all the time. Jerry, this magnificent piece of equipment here with its 4 score keeps dimming in the middle. I'm watching my score. I'm winking at it to turn pages, which it does sometimes. There you are. It does it sometimes. It doesn't do it every time, but it does it sometimes. And then in the middle, it just goes off. It goes to sleep. Now, it shouldn't do that, obviously. So, Jerry, how do I change that? Help. Help me, Jerry. Help me, help me. Anyway, there we are. I have a little list of things. Wasn't that a lovely piece of music? I do like it. Do like it indeed. Yes, Uncle Joe, thank you very much. Requests, get them in at gang@gartshore.de for future live streams. Yes, please, get your requests in early. Spontaneous requests are, over the last couple of streams, difficult. We have a little baby downstairs, and even if Granny is here to help with the baby, Vanessa is still frantically trying to balance baby, feed the baby, type things in the chat, look up music and all that kind of thing. So the sooner you get your requests in, the better. It means we can put them in a little list in the app like this and hopefully get it to work. That would be the plan. iPad setting in display. Yeah, probably, but we don't know where. It shouldn't do it because there should be a setting in the app itself. Actually, let's go into settings here. Settings. What's that? I have no idea what that is. Let's see what that's doing. That shouldn't do that. See if it says something about. It doesn't say anything about it. Different options, further options. Not saying anything about that either. Yes, there should be a display. I don't know. I'm not sure. Should be staying on. There we are. In there maybe? Hold on. Mode. Nope. Yes? I beg your pardon? Okay. Und guck mal, ob du das findest. I don't know. Let me have a look. I don't know. We have a request for a piece of music. Do we have it or do we need to find it? Let's have a look. We probably need to find it. Sorry, we're having a two-way conversation from upstairs to downstairs, and it's not working. We're trying to find a certain piece of music, and neither of us can find it, which is a bit of a shame. And we're trying our best to find it. Right, anyway, have we got screen settings time? Yeah, thank you. Anyone got a sort of an actual Display always on. Yes, yes, yes. I've got all that. It's something in the app. It's something in. It's not the iPad. It's the app that's doing it for some reason. Because I set up the iPad to make sure it stays on all the time. It's not that. It's something in the app. The app is not doing its thing. Yes, the JW Book of Goodness. We haven't had I don't actually have an actual request, I think. Fourscore, settings, theme, page dinning. Ah, right, hold on. Settings. Yeah? Oh, apparently Vanessa just sent me something. Right, settings. What did you say? Settings? What? Fourscore, settings, theme. Theme? Do I have any theme? I don't have. Oh, theme. Theme. Page dimming. I don't have that. It's in German. My version's in German. Can I change it to English? Probably. Oh, heavens above. No. I have all mine's in German, but it doesn't have anything there. Fourscore, settings, theme, page dimming. Fourscore, settings, theme, page dimming. Fourscore, settings. Yes, I'm in the settings. I don't see anything about theme. I don't see anything to do with theme. I see mode. Mode. Is it anywhere here in the mode? It might be somewhere here in the mode. Let's have a look. Anywhere in the mode. Page dimming. Nope. No page dimming. Page dimming, is that on or off? I don't know. No, that's off. That's definitely off. That's correct. That's not what we want. No idea. No idea. So thank you anyway for trying to help. We will try to find it. Now, yes, something from the Brown Book of Goodness to keep you going. This is going to be the final number from the organ in Alessandria tonight, by the way. And then we are going to move to the wonderful world of theatre organ world and have some fun, some jazzy fun. I've got some goodies to play. I even have a piece of music by Leroy Anderson. Remember Leroy Anderson? So do hang around for that. Don't disappear just because we're changing to a theatre organ. We're going to have some fun with the theatre organ. Now, tonight, for lucky reasons, I'm going to play number 77. It's Jehovah is my shepherd is the translation. Definitely the translation, which I think is a nice translation. Jehovah ist mein Hirte is what it is here, so I think we can keep it at that. And it's a lovely, lovely shepherdy number, so it's a pastoral. But because it's a pastoral, I'm going to jazz it up a bit. Here we are. This is rather nice. Now, this was not actually requested by Gleiswanderer this evening, but I'm playing it for Gleiswanderer nonetheless. wonderfully crazy piece of music. Now, it just dawned on me, I've been recording everything tonight, and my video recording isn't working. Why is that not working? Damn it, Janet. We're having such technical troubles. This is not much fun. Was ist das bitte? Was hast du mir da gerade gegeben? Das hat nichts mit der Melodie zu tun. Das ist unspielbar. Hä? Das hat nichts mit dem zu tun. Kannst du nicht einfach Normales finden? Irgendwas viel Einfacheres. Das ist irgendwas ganz Komisches. We're having fun tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with our technology, as you may see. Now, apparently, Vanessa has added something else to... Oh, here it is. Is it here? She's added it to this, yes, but that's unplayable. That's a bizarre arrangement of something on Muse Score. I'm getting a bit wary of Muse Score and all the strange people that are putting strange things on Muse Score. It's rather weird and wonderful. However, we are going to leave Italy, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to head off to the world of theatre organs and have some fun over there. And in the meantime, Vanessa is trying to find some bluesy music, which we will find it. We will definitely find it. We will definitely find it. In the meantime, however, we will entertain you with some other music. Let's see if I can get this to work. Has anyone, do we have any sort of concrete answers? Translator says page dimming is verdunklung. Yeah, that's switched off, you see, so it shouldn't be doing that. It shouldn't be doing that. If you don't have music for Restless Jig, I'll gladly send it to you. No, you won't. People can buy it. Thank you very much indeed. We don't send each other copyright music. That's naughty. That's naughty, folks. Right, here's the theatre organ, and it's working because I set it up. Yes, indeed. This is fun. Now, here's a piece of music that should be good fun to play. I hope we can get it to work. What we need is, oh, hold on. I can do this differently. I can do it up here. Sorry. Yeah, let's have it there. Let's get rid of... We need one of those, but we also need these guys, and they're here. Yes, this could work. Yes, yes, yes. Look, everybody, it's Vanessa hiding in the background. Let's have a look. Oh, perfect. That's absolutely perfect. That's it. That's the one. Okay, no problem at all. All right, good. Right, we have some stress in the downstairs department. Baby Gartshore needs fed. So there will be some strange noises in a few minutes, which will be good fun indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a silly piece of music by Leroy Anderson. I hope I can play it, and I hope this silly piece of technology sticks with it. There's my clock sounds, and here's my bells. I need them later as well. And it's a wonderful piece of music. I don't know it, so let's hope I can get it to work. It's called the Syncopated Clock, and I hope it sounds something like this. This was a request by one of you out there. Sorry we haven't been writing down who these requests are for, but you know who you are, and enjoy. Isn't that cute? The Syncopated Clock. It behaved. The Syncopated Clock by Mr. Leroy Anderson. What a cute piece of music. Leroy Anderson is great fun. He's, of course, known for, at certain snowy times of year, but he wrote lots of other wonderful things. And yeah, wonderful composer of novelty music. Actually, let's stay with the bluesy stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go down to St. James Infirmary and see what my baby is doing there. Oh, apparently she's dead. Yes, the St. James Infirmary Blues, one of the oldest and most famous ones, and actually it turns out one of the most difficult ones to actually find music by, which is very strange indeed. Hello everybody. Did I see someone say Piotr is here? Is Piotr Grabowski here? No? You wrote Piotr G. It's someone else. We have a different Piotr there. Oh, thank you very much indeed. Very kind indeed. I went down to St. James Infirmary and I saw my baby there. She was stretched on a long white table. So sweet, so cold, so fair. Hold on, I'm being shouted at from below. Yes? I beg your pardon? Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are playing here. St. James Infirmary is for your Uncle Joe, order? Yes, hurrah! Our friend, our family member, and all-round good chap, Uncle Joe, great Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe has been requesting this for years, and tonight, finally, we're going to stretch the baby out on the cold white table and see what old Joe's barroom was all about. It is Joe's barroom, isn't it? Joe McKennedy or something like that. I do have words here. I'm not going to sing it. I'm not in a singing mood tonight, but let's have some dirty blues, ladies and gentlemen. St. James Infirmary. The St. James Naughty Naughty Infirmary Blues. All about drinking and bars and dead people. Ah, fun times. Fun times. Now, we were on the lookout for a piece of music, something to do with Carolina, and we couldn't find it. So I'm going to play this. If it's even in here, it should be in here. Yes? Definitely, not a problem at all. That sounds good. Where is it? It's not in here. We have a request for a fast boogie woogie for our birthday boy. Well, we can definitely do that, but first, I'm trying to find this. It's probably under C. Hold on. Try spelling, Fraser. That would help. It's bound to be here somewhere. It's bound to be here somewhere. There it is. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina in the morning. It's a very naughty song, this, if you know someone who's called Carolina. Yes, if you know what I mean. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina. In the key of C major, I think. I'm not going to sing it, but again, we're going to donate this. Actually, I'm going to donate this one, not to Joe, but to Marie. Because Joe and Marie, Joe gets all the mentions these days, but Marie, that's Joe's better half, she needs a mention as well. Also, wonderful, wonderful person. And they both live in the wonderful South Carolina. So I think here's something for Carolina in the morning. And nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina. What a wonderful, fun piece of music. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was played in the Blackpool Tower dancing style, where you basically go. Lots of sliding and trilling and fun stuff. It's wonderful. It's a style of theatre organ playing that is poo-pooed around the world. But let's not forget, if it wasn't for that style of theatre organ music, there wouldn't be any theatre organ music in this day and age. It's so important for what's happening in the world of music. It really is. Here's one. Let's head out west. And you know what I mean? Head out west. The other day we had Swanee. That was a request for our friend Rasbaz. So, Swanee was sung by Al Jolson. Well, here's a piece of music that was actually composed, amongst others, by Al Jolson. It's called California, Here I Come. California, here I come, in a variety of styles. Someone asked for a boogie woogie. Well, I think we have to do it. We need a piano. We have a piano. We need a left hand. We have one. We need a bass. We have one. And we have melodies on top. Right, all the things you need for a bit of boogie woogie. Let's see what we can do. Michael Becker, this is your birthday treat from the Gartshore Gang over here in this part of the world. A fast and furious boogie. I think we can definitely do that. Let's do it in the style of, what was it called? Mead Lux Lewis and his Honky Tonk Train. Let's do something in that style tonight. Something like that. See what we can do. a boogie woogie for our birthday boy. Ah, yeah, fun times. We haven't had a boogie on the organ for a long time. I've missed that. Definitely missed that. Time, however, ladies and gentlemen, to slow it down and become a bit more slushy. Let's go back to the big band selection. Let's have some of this. There it is. It's open at the right page. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're learning about the harmony of jazzy tunes, there is one tune you absolutely have to play. It's the Circle of Fifths. It's this. And it's a wonderfully beautiful piece of music. With the way you look tonight. Nancy, you've got me in the mood for a piece of music I haven't played for a very, very long time. I wonder, is it in here? It probably is. Is it? It might be, it might not be. It's probably not. It is. It is. It's getting towards the end of this day, ladies and gentlemen, and that means we can do this. A wonderful piece of music that I don't think I've ever played before, but it just dawned on me when you wrote that, Nancy. So I'm going to dedicate this one to you, Miss Nancy Telling, and this is a lovely one. I have a version of this somewhere. Actually, I have played it before. A very long time ago, I went to visit Chicago. There we are, especially for Nancy. I went to visit Chicago and I got to play the organ in the Chicago Theatre. And there's a very famous recording of George Wright playing the Chicago Theatre Wurlitzer. And he played this piece of music, and I tried playing it in that style with those registrations, but it didn't work. So I'm not going to try to do it now, but it's nonetheless a wonderful piece of music called When Day Is Done. It's rather lovely. When day is done. Isn't that a lovely piece of music? I think we'll go back down south to where Joe and Marie come from and head away from Chicago and go to this magnificent piece of music. Louis Armstrong sang this many, many times, and he sort of turned it into something rather wonderful. I hear mozzarella crying downstairs. It must be feeding time at the zoo. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting to sleepy time. And what better place to have sleepy time than down south? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to say good evening. It's time to say good night, in fact. Because I'm guessing it's sleepy time downstairs. I'll find out in a minute. So, thank you very much for being here for Sunday night is organ music night. I do apologize for our technological disasters. I don't know why we keep getting those. I guess this week's going to be spent finding where they come from. I wish you a pleasant week. It's May tomorrow in the merry, merry month of May. It starts. So I wish you a pleasant start